All right, here we go with second round action on Silver Division teams. Up next, we have Gold Dollar versus Yak 5. Gold Dollar is the team with the blue shirts, racking now. On this table, we have Todd on Gold Dollar versus Mark from Yak 5. On the other table, we have Richard breaking with Gold Dollar against John from Yak 5. I'm your host, Kevin Ross. We're playing some CSI Rules 8 Ball today. It is rack your own, call ball in pocket. 8 on a break is not a win or a loss. It's always open after the break. Scratch on the 8 is not an automatic loss as long as the 8's still on the table. It's just a ball in hand. Fouls are ball in hand anywhere on the table. Scratch on the break is ball in hand anywhere on the table. All right, nice opening shot there by Todd. Nice little breakout. One of the players wanted to come up and they wanted to double check their score sheet, make sure they had their right name on the score sheet. Says, do I have to have my legal name? No, just whatever you want me to call you. But that's what you put on here. Okay. All right, so we have Mark Woods at the table from Team Yak 5. Yeah, Todd got most of the stripes out of the way. Now looks like Mark can come in and clean up. Robert, yeah, we're not using the Fargo rates for teams, just for singles and Scotch doubles. And we don't put this Fargo rates for all the team members on screen. The divisions are broken up by Fargo rate, so you would have You take all the members of your team, add up all their Fargo rates together, and what that number adds up to is the division you play in. There are maximums for each division. And Mark making quick work of these solids. Oh, Sheila, I can't imagine ever needing to show you any doors unless maybe I just bought a brand new door and I wanted to show it to you. Say, look how pretty my new door is. All right, Mark's sitting pretty good to get his team on the scoreboard first. Yep, had to go and say something, didn't I? Left himself a bit tough here. Mainly because he's got that 15 interfering. Yeah, he unfortunately left himself right over that 15. Made that a much tougher shot. All right, brings Todd back to the table. Nice shot, need a big bounce. Big, huge, more huger than that. All right, Mark's going to get another swing at this. All right, Mark gets the first game for Team Yak 5. All right, that's going to bring up Kevin from Gold Dollar breaking against Michael from Yak 5. Switch over here to the other table where we have Richard shooting for Gold Dollar. All right, good hit. And pocketing that one ball for his opponent was actually a good thing because now it leaves his opponent a more difficult shot. Long shot on the 2. His opponent is Michael. No. Opponent is John. That was Richard shooting. So we have John shooting at this 2-ball. So that was Kevin breaking for, no, that was not, yeah, that was Kevin breaking for Gold Dollar. All right, Richard missed the bank, brings John back to the table. Rose come up a bit short. He's going to have to bank this. It was a nice shot there by Richard, but just a little short. All right, he's called the bank. And he's made it. He's made it. All right, bank another one. And that's in. This guy likes to bank. All right, so that was Gold Dollar. Gets one back. Tied up, one apiece. So that's going to bring up Bill from Gold Dollar breaking against Eric from Yak 5. Yeah, let's switch to the other table. So over here we have Kevin versus Michael. Michael shooting now. All right, Sheila, I've had just about enough for you. I'm going to show you the door. You said you were going to sit quietly in the corner. Just kidding. Well, Thank you, Sheila. I'm glad you're enjoying it. All right, nice shot. I'm just wondering how I was going to get that 12 out of there. So I'm assuming Yak 5 is from Yakima. I didn't look it up. Is my assumption correct? James is rooting for him. Maybe James knows. Uh-oh, cue ball. Oh, no. Yeah, how about shoot the 210 combination and call safe? Leave the cue ball behind the 8. Unless the 2 goes. If the 2 goes, but I don't think the 2 does. Oh, I got all the solids out in the open, and then they tied back up. Oh, no. Oh, nice try. Is he going to get it? Oh, that counts. Look at this. And perfect on the ball. Wow. That counts. As I said earlier, call ball in pocket. How it gets there doesn't matter as long as it goes in the pocket you called. All right, Team Yak 5 gets that one. That was Michael with that nice trick shot. It's going to bring up Alfred from Gold Dollar breaking against Ruben from Yak 5. And with that, I'm gonna turn the mic over to Sherry, and I'm gonna go take a break for a little bit. I'll be back in a little while. Turning it over to Sherry.
This one here, if you need to mute or something, yeah, it's the only thing you need to press. And if you want to move your mic or take your headset off, press that first. So everybody, I'm back. You're listening to Sherry Ross being joined by Stephen Fair.
Hello, hello.
This is Gold Dollar is wearing the blue shirts that says Gold Dollar on it.
That gave it away.
Yeah. And then we've got Yak 5, which I'm pretty sure is Yakima.
Yeah, I'm going to take that stab as well.
Yeah, I know, it's a big leap.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the one that's going out to everybody. One that's up on the big screen and stuff too. So that's this table right here in front of you.
All right.
It's just best if you're going to talk about like upper right, lower, that you look at, because
Look at
I'll
the
do
screen.
that. I'll look out there and it's the other screen. It makes no sense. Like, what is she talking about?
I like the Gold Dollar shirts.
Yeah.
They're nice.
Trying to see if Kevin has information on either of these two players. I don't know who is who as far as the two tables. Which players are which. If anybody knows these two guys, you can let me know. I know they have names on their shirts.
It starts with an A.
Alfred?
That's Alfred right here.
So we've got Alfred and Ruben playing here. Okay.
That's all I can see is the A. It's a little far away. There's going to be a lot of people in this room today.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's covered.
It's already elbows and elbows.
Yeah.
It's only half full. If you are in the area, you should come down and check out some amazing pool. There's a lot of action down here. Got a lot of tables, a lot of players,
Yeah.
a lot of vendors. I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, over 10 vendors. It's a good event. Chinook wins Casino.
Yeah. I hope it's going to be as easy as I think it is to switch from table to table. He should have the picture-in-picture in all of them for me. So if I just change to that other table. Well, yeah, but this is the same table. I also should have the picture-in-picture. Yeah, I do. On the other table there.
I'm going to leave all that technical stuff to y'all. I ain't touching nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured he'd make it that easy, and he did.
He seems like a decent guy.
Yeah, he's all right, that Kevin Ross.
That Kevin Ross, a nice fellow.
Yep. So what are we doing?
Looks like he is going to cut the 9-ball.
He's kicking. I think he's solids.
Is he solids? Yes, he is.
There's no rail there.
Good hit, but no rail. It's a good try.
Yeah, he was trying to stick Whitey there, but at that speed, running into balls, you have to hit it with more pace to get a rail.
He's still okay though. The 3 and the 11 are still tied up. So this, what is the other team? Yak
5.
Yak 5. So Yak 5 still has some work to do to break out that 11.
Yeah.
Needs to see if he can't figure it out sooner than later.
And this is Ruben of Yak 5.
Ruben, I like his beard.
Mm-hmm.
We need to nominate him for the best beard.
Best facial hair award.
Yep.
I don't know. Ed Slade's got those chops going on now.
He's got style points. There's a difference between growth and width versus style points.
Yeah.
We'll put him into uniqueness category.
Yep, this is Stephen from the chat, Sheila.
It is Stephen from the chat room. I decided to get in the car, make the 4.5-hour drive down to hang out, see some great pool live. I just couldn't see it no more on my 55-inch flat screen I got at the house.
No.
Nothing like it live.
Oh.
He caught the edge right there for edge shape. That'll work.
Yeah, he's still.
What's the proper terminology for those?
Points.
Points. There you go.
Points or knuckles.
Knuckles
is the British or European snooker term.
I'm gonna go with that. I enjoy watching a lot of snooker.
Yeah, knuckles.
I been getting up at roughly about 3:30 7:15 in the morning to 3:45 to watch some of the snooker matches over across these.
They've got great coverage over there. And the room that they have around the tables to set up extra equipment to be able to do that 360 to see
Yep.
how things move. Oh, it's crazy.
I don't know if I could handle the referee calling out the number to me every time.
Yeah.
That would get a little bit of annoying.
All right, he's landed perfect on this to rub this for a breakout. He needs to hit the 3
There
kind
you
of
go.
full.
Beautiful.
There you go. Nice shot, Ruben.
That was. And, you know, he waited till almost the end to be able to get that breakout.
Yeah, but
And
he
he was
got
still
perfect.
able to manufacture it and did get perfect. Yes, he did.
Yeah, it's nice to see. A lot of people have been struggling with the speed on this table. That's brilliant speed there.
Yeah,
Really
I
nice
mean,
speed.
You couldn't ask for anything more.
Yeah,
He's got
and
that cue ball on a string.
it might be tables might be slowing down a little bit with the people, all the extra people in here now.
Good match. Yeah, you know, the humidity is going to pick up a little bit. The moisture is going to pick up a little bit with everybody breathing in here.
Yeah.
Plus, they have the AC pumping in here
Yeah,
to
well,
handle
it's
the mass
the
people.
moisture coming off of the body from us breathing,
Yep.
us sweating. These tables start to get a little bit stickier, so they start to slow down. During doubles, when there's a third of the people in this room, it's quicker with that air conditioning that's
It
been
is.
freezing. You guys
Because
have
people
been,
want to shoot and get out of here. They want to shoot
Yeah.
and go warm up, go outside to the beach. This is actually abnormal weather for this time of year. It's bright and sunny out. It's not the warmest of warm, but it is a great, beautiful day to come out and see the beach.
Yeah, it happens every once in a while. The year I won Scotch with Tyler Luce, it was in March, and we were sitting outside in tank tops and shorts on our deck after winning it, celebrating, and yeah, dinner from Maxwell's.
That's why I can't wait until 2020. Nationals will be in March. They're moving it.
Yeah, I know. I see.
I'm excited. No more 116 plus
I
weather for
hated those
Vegas,
days.
July and August.
Well, yeah,
I
and
love Vegas, but man,
I think the numbers are going to change too, because now it's when your kids are in school. It's a lot of, you don't need a babysitter or somebody to watch them all day long. You just need, at night, because they're at school all day long. It's a little different to have
Yeah,
somebody
but
just come
still,
home and stay there with them at nighttime, stay at your house, rather than having to be there 24/7. Yeah, it's hotter. Family vacations because your kids are out of school.
yep.
Before it was moved to the summertime, it was it fell on Mother's Day. Mother's Day fell during it almost every year.
Yeah, that wouldn't work out.
Yeah. But I think the numbers are going to go up considerably starting in 2020 when that change takes
I think
effect.
so too. Just from what I heard, talking to the vendors and this and that, it's really difficult on the vendors. It's difficult on the staffing.
Yeah.
I mean, I walked across the parking lot. I was there for the whole time in 17 and in 15, and I was there for I think 18 days total. And I actually melted the bottom of my soles of my shoes. I had to go buy a new pair of shoes.
I know somebody that did that doing the Hoover Dam one summer,
Yeah,
but that was when we were still at the Riv.
that's hot.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, that was a really nice break here. Yeah, again, I can't see. I don't know.
Looks like the 7-1 is going to be his issue here, but he is going to go for stripes.
Yeah, he's playing the combination to start with. Oh, and has failed
I was
to pocket the
curious what
ball.
he was trying to do with that because it didn't even look like the combo went. He really had to come off the right side of the 9 at such a harsh angle to make that 9 kick that, what is that, the 13?
Yeah.
To kick the 13 into the corner.
Yeah. Well, brings
Unless he was going for the combo bank, but that one was a iffy one.
Yeah, it brings Todd to the table.
I think he didn't have a choice on that one. I think he already shot a stripe before Todd come to the table, so I think he just got bad position.
I saw the break, and it was a beautiful break. He made 2 or 3 balls on the break, just crushed it. And now Todd's got...
Now, if he holds this, Can he hold this for the 7, or does
Yeah.
he need to go ahead and go up for the 5?
No, because he can shoot it into the furthest point of the side pocket. He could have held that ball. You see how fast that ball went into the hole? You could
Yeah.
just trickle it in. The only problem with when you hit a ball like that, when you thin cut, you have to overcut because it clings to the ball a little bit, kind of pushes it away from the hole.
See, with that one right there, he just didn't go forward. He needed to. He got where he wanted to on the 5, but with that 5 ball, he should have went forward a little bit more and gave it a little more ump.
Yeah,
he needed to get down there.
And I don't. You can't make that ball from here.
Nah, I think the knuckle catches the 7. I can't see it from.
I mean, may
Can't see
just
the
have to
angle.
rub the 1 ball and leave him funny on his own ball.
Yeah, I knew the 7 was going to touch that knuckle right there.
Yeah.
The only way for that 7 was to go is for him to be literally on the other side of that 8.
Oh yeah, he
to
had
where he could barely touch it, and it was still going to be a very close shot.
Yeah, you still had to cut that ball in. It wasn't going to
sure.
be. There was no billiarding, going on there. You had to cut that 7 in.
And if he was going for the 7, if I'd have been his opponent, I'd have called a ref because that 10 ball was so close.
Oh yeah, I don't think it was even possible for him to see the 7 ball.
At least now he's got that pocket all tied up.
Yeah, Money's opened up the table for John. This is John of Yak 5.
Because with that side pocket, blocked right there, he's got to go up table and then come back down, so he cannot clear the bottom table out.
Yeah.
He's got to choose a couple long shots here. Shot that one good.
Yeah. He can take this and go straight down to the 13. The 13, you want to get rid of the 11 because the 11 only has, the corner pockets. It can't go into a side pocket. So he needs to maybe go from this 10 to the 11, or the 10 to the 13 to the 11.
He was going with your pattern for sure.
Yeah, he was going to be able to slide to the side rail and shoot it in the other corner.
The only thing with going 10, 13, 11 is where, depending on where he stopped the cue ball after he shot the 13, he could be really close to his work on the 8.
Yeah.
I tend to slide my cue ball over yonder and get real close to my work all the time. I think that's a height issue for me.
Yeah, he's going to have to play this off of the point of the side pocket.
Yep, and he did, but he saved his cue ball.
Yeah, and you see, he undercut that ball. I don't think he could have cut that enough and not scratched there. That was really tight. I mean, you're playing on a diamond table too,
And you notice the diamond, them side pockets are kind of big.
Yeah, they're believe it or not, the pockets on the side pockets on a diamond table are bigger than that on a valley table. The valley tables have that straight cut.
Yep.
And they are little bitty side pockets.
They're not angled.
Yeah, they're not angled. They don't have that open angle where you can shoot into the facing of the pocket and still have it drop.
So he felt good right here. He can
stroke it. Oh, and go.
He had it.
Yeah, and now look at what he's done to his 913.
Tied it up again.
If he gets back to the table, you've got work to do. Sometimes it just seems like things are always going bad like that for you. Oh, well, he gets a reprieve, chance at a reprieve. So what do you think about just ducking here and banking the 13 out? Just bump the 13 out over in front of that corner pocket and let the cue ball sit in behind the 9.
I've been known to not be a defensive player, so therefore, if I've got 3 balls, he's got 2. 1 plus the 8. He's got a shot here. He can shoot the 10. He can kiss over 2 rails, literally 2 rails. 1, 2. He missed it. He missed it. He needed to be before the 9. He went to the long side. But now he actually lined up the combo a little bit better.
Yeah. But if you miss this, you're giving up a shot on the 1 because you're either sliding off over there or following.
But he slid over.
He slid over. He's made the ball.
That was a good shot.
Yeah. Now here it is. All you got to do is make this.
Yep.
And you don't
You
like
like using a little outside on this one?
I try not to. I'd prefer to hit center ball.
Center ball.
And, you know, because that outside English is squirting your cue ball in towards, again, now you have to cut the ball a little bit thinner, and it's already a really thin cut.
There you go. Nice shot.
Rocked it to sleep. Like it.
Yes, he did. Like a little baby. Rock you, my baby. Don't make me start singing.
Oh, no.
This chat room going to blow up.
8 ball inside pocket to
Yes,
extend
ma'am.
the lead for his team.
Right there.
There you
Nice
go.
out, sir. Nice out.
Very nice run.
Very nice.
Right. Oh. Gold Dollars got their guy up on the next table, trying to get one back here. That should be Richard at the table, and he has
I can't see his name
failed.
that far away.
It's
Oh, you got a cheat sheet.
oh, stop it! I got a cheat sheet.
What?
Yeah, what?
You look like me in elementary school.
Hey, man, I'm not looking over anybody's shoulder.
Nuh-uh, you got to write it on your palm.
Yeah, no, they gave me the answers ahead of time.
I had one of those calculator watches.
Oh, shame on you.
Hey, it was the new stuff. You got to have the new.
Yeah, we actually stole this from Bad Boys, so I got to give Rick and them credit for this one.
The Jones
Yeah.
family.
Yeah, get the line
They
up.
are some amazing people for what they do for billiards.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, you know, if you want to have anything to do with, with the billiard world right now, you might want to get to know these people.
Yeah, they seem like they kind of got the promoting on lock.
Uh-huh, and tournament direction and, yep.
That's kind of what I meant by promoting.
Yeah,
They kind of run the show.
yes, they do.
They were
All
the
right.
bosses. But also super nice people. You know, it's a family. I do believe the majority of the employees are family.
Yeah, well, what's funny about that is Jeremy Jones is not family.
The Jeremy Jones?
No, the Jeremy Jones
As
that works.
Double J?
No, the one that
Oh.
works with them at Nationals. He's their IT guy. Their
Okay, I
tech
got you.
guy.
I got you.
He's a Jones, but he's not a Jones.
I got you.
So we found that
Well, that
out.
works out
We
kinda
found that
cool.
out at Nationals and thought, I was like, oh, just assumed that he was family, but most everybody is.
Just every time I've ever talked to them, they've just always been sweet,
Yeah.
nice people.
No, good people. I really like the Joneses.
Especially for the crap that we put them through.
Yeah. They also have lots of billiard stuff if you've seen our Derby City coverage and you'd like to see some more or see what tournaments are in your area, the Joneses cover almost every BCA regional tournament across the country. BadBoys.tv will take you straight to their YouTube channel. Go check them out. Subscribe while you're there. Support Pool, guys.
They also have some amazing shirts.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Their clothing line is pretty fantastic. I've seen them myself for the first time in person, and pictures don't do it any justice. These
No.
shirts are pretty awesome.
Yeah. It's kind of like these lights. The cameras don't do these Littman LED lights.
I'm interested in these lights. I like it. My
I-
question would be, do they make them angled, or is this the only style?
Yeah.
Like, can you order?
If you can custom order them, like
Yeah,
the
you know,
box
like-
that they go in, so it's not so square or rectangular.
And or could you match the table? You know, like most of your lights are wood. You know, most of them use that brown wood color, but like the table's black.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just thinking.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful light, though. I like it.
I heard that he was here, so
Oh wow.
somebody was looking for him earlier. Heard that he was here, so I don't
We
know.
can ask
maybe
the man
The man
himself.
himself, yes, sir.
There's no better way to get information than from the source.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like when Mike Page was here, giving all the information about Fargo.
It's an interesting scoring system. I think it's going to be the most accurate, is my point of view,
Yeah.
that we've had so far. You know, it's just like everything else. Everybody needs to get out
Yeah.
there, put in their matches. You know, your robustness needs to be over 200 for it to score you correctly, and
yeah.
in that
and
way.
is it a perfect system? No, it's not. There is
Well,
no
there isn't
perfect
no
system.
perfect system.
Is it the best one that there is out there right now? Yeah. I think so, as far as rating players.
I think it's the most even.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at all the matches that we've had over the past, 6 days?
Oh, wait a minute. We got somebody's kid watching. I'll change this for you. We're going to change over to the other game for a second. They're both the same team, same match. There you go. You can watch Dad play.
That's awesome. Go, Daddy, go. I got daughters myself.
Mm-hmm.
I told mine I was coming to the pool tournament, and she goes, I hope you win, Daddy. I said, I'm not playing this time. She goes, why are you going then?
Yeah, this must be Richard. Richard at the table right now.
Let's see here when he turns around. Speaking of the Jones, looks like Miss Jones right there walking by. Do you believe? Is it?
No.
Nope, nope.
No, she's sitting up at the
Oh,
desk.
she's still way over yonder?
Yeah.
Oh, she got a sister. They look similar.
Really?
Yeah, don't you think?
I can't see her. There's like 5 keys in the way. All right.
That makes it difficult. What is his name? His name's Kevin.
Hey, I know that name. I can remember that one.
Y'all are awesome, and y'all shirts are great. Y'all are awesome, and your shirts are great.
Yeah. Kevin's playing, I think, right now here.
So Kevin's playing. Who is Kevin playing? He's playing Eric?
Playing Eric.
Tell her we said thank you. His wife picked out their shirts.
Oh, yeah. Good job.
Give it up to the wife.
All right. That's a nice safe over there.
Ooh, got him locked up.
Yeah, nice.
Alcatraz is what we call that one.
Yeah, he's got him good. So you're going to have to...
He's got to go 2 reels.
I don't know. Man, that's
'Cause
close if he can see between that 8-13 there.
I don't know. It looks like the A-ball's got him, though.
Yeah.
Can he sneak by there?
Well, maybe, and if he can't get between that 8-11, he's going to have to hit it with a lot of spin. Fortunately, he can cue into the ball some. It is off the rail, probably in, maybe an inch.
He's looking at it like he can go by the 11. He did. Nice
He's
shot,
hit it, but scratched.
hit it too thin. He needed to spin it a little bit so he could catch the ball some.
And that nice save, that nice safety earned Michael a ball in hand.
It did.
Oh,
Wide
I know.
open table.
That's Ruben over there, isn't it?
That is Mr. Fancy Beard.
Have I missed scores somewhere talking?
It's possible.
I'm going to go check and make sure I haven't missed a score yet.
I'll be right here. So we got a ball in hand on our main table. And that is for Yak 5. He's got his work cut out for him here, though. Everything is crowded by the 8. You got the 3, the 4.
No way I'm right. It's unbelievable.
Were you right?
Yeah, I'm right, and it's on video. Yay.
Wow. All right.
They say pictures or it didn't happen. I got video.
Pictures are worth 1,000 words. How much is video worth?
Well, $1 million.
$1 million. You got to use the pinky. It looks like Yak 5.
Yak 5 gets another game.
Yep. Fancy Beard.
Yep.
They got the emotion and the adrenaline pumping.
No, they're playing good.
You are very welcome that you got to watch your daddy play pool.
Yeah, you're quite welcome. We did in Vegas, playing the finals of the team event, and one of the guys, his daughter was watching, and so we gave him the headset to talk to her after he won.
Oh, that would be dope. That's awesome.
Yeah, we did it here too. Had him say congratulations because we have everything on the big screens in here, and all of our chat is on the screen. We had everybody say congratulations and had him turn around and read the screen, and Kim almost started crying. That was for the point match.
Wow. So I do believe her name is, how do you pronounce it?
Ilsa?
Elsa?
Elsa?
I think, is your daddy the one with the cool beard? If she's still in the chat room or not.
Yeah, I think that would be Ruben.
I think.
Probably is with an.
I'm thinking it is. Moved across.
Thank you. Bill Wright is her dad.
Bill? Okay.
Yeah, Bill was her dad on Team Gold Dollar.
Oh, he's on gold dollar. No
Yep.
worries.
Yeah, well, you'll get to see more of them. All right, I got a scratch on the break over on table 2. So this is Kevin, Team Gold Dollar.
I would say the only recommendation for future neck shirts, bigger letters for the names.
Yeah, so we can
so
read
we
them.
can read them from the commentary booth.
Yeah, well, so we try to write down things like other things that they're wearing. Like, well, and I know, well, you said hi to him and this is Kevin, but Kevin is wearing a camo hat.
Yep.
Kevin's written down here. My Kevin.
Looks like he's was that Los Angeles? Is that Dodgers? I don't know baseball. That's looked like a baseball hat to me.
Yeah, it says Dodgers on the back of it.
Yeah, I'm thinking Dodgers. There it is.
Yep.
He's a baseball fan. A baseball fan that loves pool.
Yep.
And Gold
Pool.
Dollar needs to kind of refocus here a little bit.
Yeah, I need to regroup. You need to buckle down and start making these guys kick at balls more and play bank shots or combinate, and slow their momentum down a little bit.
Can't shoot all offense.
No.
Can't win without defense. Unless you can break and run every rack.
Yeah, well, even Stan Tarango doesn't do that. He tried to.
He does try.
And he does it this week he's done it a lot of the time. Man, that guy played good. If you didn't see that, go back and watch that.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go back and watch the one he played against Matt Horner last night. I had to.
The finals of the Elite.
Yeah, I had to go to bed so I could get some sleep so I could drive down here this morning.
I think he's just going to bump this 4 and slide over. You got to find a way to get it out of there. What if you bank the 4? Sorry, guys. I got Kevin in your way here.
He's too close to bank it.
Well, no,
though.
I mean, if you...
Wouldn't you want to just thin it and just take the cue ball up?
No,
yeah,
I want to get it out of there.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's
that's
left
not
a
bad.
combination. But I was looking at maybe if you could try to come off of it the other way, bank the 4 at the 11, send the 11 down table, get your 4 out of there, and hold the cue ball kind of right there between the 14-10.
Yep.
And not really leave a shot.
Oh, I got you. You were trying to get the 11 and the 4 ball out of there. That would have worked.
Yeah, and made that combination like it was a hanger.
Now, does the 10 pass?
Oh, yeah.
It does.
Yeah, all day. He's going to slide off of it for the 11.
Yep, it does.
Yeah,
We
neat
got
angle.
a jump shot over here on table 2.
I wish I was already set up.
Nice shot.
Shot. Drills it. I was just getting ready to
That's
click
Alfred.
on it. Nice shot, Alfred.
Nice shot, Alfred.
It's up. No, he ran into it, but that's okay.
He did, yeah. He ran into it, but he gave himself a shot. He's just got to
he just
choose whether he wants to float it into the side or take it all the way to the rail.
I like all the way up. That pocket's bigger.
It is. That
But-
side pocket's small.
Yeah, and there, it just slide around that 8 ball. All he needed to do was one of either draw
There
it
it is. Nice
more
shot.
or a little more English to have it spin out. But he was able to handle that 8-ball just fine.
And puts Yak 5 8-1. Now is when I think Gold Dollar as a team should take a break.
Well, they're not allowed to.
Oh, I was going to ask that. Are they not allowed
No.
to take a break?
No, team play must be constant. You can't even go to you're not even
continuous.
supposed to go to the bathroom. If it's going to be your turn at the table, if I have to sit here and wait for you, technically that's loss of game if I want to call a ref over.
Wow.
Yeah, there are no breaks in the team event here.
That tells you how much I played the team event.
Yeah.
I'm more of a singles type of guy.
I have a really good I haven't just knack for putting together teams that click. It doesn't even have to be the best players, but seeing people that get along, that people that are willing that fight for other people, right? If you're on a team and they're not really singletons, right? And I have just this ability of putting together good teams. I love the team event. I seem to play better when I have people relying on me.
I being the lower ranking player, I do not like being the guy who loses for the team. Therefore, I don't like playing on teams.
Yeah, but
the funny story
you look
is,
at this. What's
if you
this
go
race
back
to, right?
Race to 11. But if
Race
you go
to
back and look at
11.
the stats of all the teams I played on,
Yeah.
I won more matches than anybody else on the team.
Yeah, if you got to lose 11 games. One guy cannot lose 11 games. Even if I'm playing, and I'm playing 4 games, I lose all 4 of my games. I'm not even responsible for half of the loss.
Nope.
The whole team is. That's why it's a team event. But I play better. I take less risks when I have people relying on me. Yeah.
That is the Texas State. Is that a
BCA?
That's BCA?
Yep.
So you have to be a member of the Texas BCA?
That one I'm not sure of. I will ask Rick. A lot of the ones that they do, you don't have to be. You just have to be a BCA member. With usually if you're coming in from out of an area, they want you to have an established Fargo rate if they're using Fargo rate.
I think mine's established.
Yeah, mine's a little bit established.
I think mine's 340 something, 347. I think.
I
can't remember.
I've got nearly 1,500 games in Fargo.
I can tell you that I wish my Fargo was 1,500.
Yeah, well, and it's exponential. It can go forever. 4-ball just rattled out of that hole. Look at this, all the solids at one end and all the stripes at the other end. So if you can get started here on with these stripes, I don't think any of it goes. I don't think you can make the 9 here. You got to be careful. Yeah, he's just playing safe.
Ducking.
Oh, I thought it was gonna rub it back in behind it.
It would have been good
it
if it would have
tried.
sat on the cue ball.
Yeah, but it looked like his stripe was going to rub that cue ball right back into the 810. Now, does the 8-ball go? I can't tell the other corner.
It looks like it goes to the right.
Yeah, if it goes to the right, he's got a good opportunity to get out here. The 3 leads him to the 7, and if he can leave angle on the 7 to just go to the end rail or slide back down for the 8-ball. I hate leaving a ball like that for my out ball.
It doesn't look like that 7 goes to the right.
I think it's on the 13 too much.
Yeah, it looks like the 13's got it tied up. If you look, if you see the 2 shadows from here, you can see them.
Yeah, I can't see
them. It's kind of hard to
see
from that side, that far away.
Yeah, I can't see him from. I can't see how far onto the 13 it is. If it's roll on to the back side of it a little bit or not.
Looks extremely
close. Is he going to run into it here and open it up?
He tried.
Just barely touched the 13. So if it did go, it doesn't go now.
Yeah, it's definitely snug now, and he's wired to the cue ball. So now he's shooting over the, what is that, the 13?
Yeah, and this
he's shooting over the 13.
And you got to be careful because you can bump 1 ball, but you can't bump 2. So you got to be real careful. And they call this in snooker, they call this reverse snooker when you're jacked up over a ball.
He rolled it in. He shot that decent.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just going to roll it up. I'm not going to leave you a shot. Now,
Yeah, because that 9 ball is a very, very aggressive cut back to the side.
Yeah. Now, Alfred can he can cut this 11 in if he wants, or he can just bump it for a safe. And I like the bumping it for a safe. That's a good shot because I think he's got him hooked
I
on
think he's got
everything.
him tied up everywhere.
In jail.
The only thing he's got is he can go rail and kick the 2. He's got a chance that if he kicks it, if it comes over to the left side of the 3.
He's shooting straight at it.
Yeah, I don't know. If he spins it, he might be able to spin it in with a thin cut like that right there.
Yeah.
Oh, he had so
yeah.
much of that ball.
Well, and he actually did technically masse that ball.
Yeah.
When you use English like that at a slow speed, by the time it gets down there, it does start to take that little bit of an arc.
Mm-hmm.
So he did, and a lot of people think you got to jack up to do masse, and you don't. Play with that a little bit, or just a little bit of barely raise the back end of your cue stick up, and hit easy out at the edge of the, with extreme English, and you will watch that ball start to curve a little bit, so you can make shots like that.
English reacts off of a good stroke, not of jacking up.
Yeah,
I've noticed that a lot.
And it is so much about the speed, and people don't understand that. You have to, if you need that English to curl for you, you have to give it time to react. If you hit it too hard, it doesn't have time.
It kills the English.
Yeah. And so anytime you either, you hit it softer, it has time for it to start to curve. When you hit it hard, it goes out, and then, so it takes longer for the curve to take effect.
So the question in the chat room is, where is the Texas tournament on April 2nd through the 8th?
Well, if you go to
Bad Boys, what is it? Badboys.tv.
now, Bad Boys.
That's for the stream. What's their website?
Badboys.tv takes you straight to their thing. I think it's badboysproductions.com. I don't know.
I think it's badboys.bp.com.
Yeah, I think that's right.
I think that's what it is. Let me find out.
All right. Yeah, you just saw an example of that shot we were just talking about in the other Bad Boys BP.
Yeah, but Rick answered it. Rick answered already. Thank you, Rick
Thanks,
Jones.
Rick Jones.
Super fast on that one. But the web address is badboysbp, as in boypaul.com. Has all their online brackets, event calendars. Their TV link is on there. It does have the 2018
Bad
Texas
Boys
State.
BP, not .BP, right?
No, Bad Boys with an S, BP.com.
I was typing it in there, and then it didn't type. I hate it when it does this.
They took you off the thing.
Yeah, no, I have to.
Never say sorry, Sheila, for asking questions that you need answers to. Knowledge is power, my dear. Never, never say sorry.
Yeah, badboys.tv takes you straight to their YouTube channel. If you just put that into your web address, badboys.tv. Okay. I'm pretty sure that Yak just won that game in this other table here.
I'm going to take a pause here.
Uh-huh. You check the score when you come, please. Just let me know if it's 9-1 when you walk by. Oh, crushing break on the other table and got cue ball kicked in on him. All right, Alfred. We're going to just bump. I think he's probably just going to bump this ball. Try and leave him. Push the 7 forward, leave the cue ball behind the 8. Oh, no, he was banking it. All right. Here you go. Chance to, pretty sure, win it. Or no, get his team on the hill here. Yeah, okay, got the score right. And ended up a little funny here. You can see the 4. You play the 4 rail first off of the side rail. I think he's waiting for the guy on the table next to him to shoot. Okay, he's changed his mind. He's playing the 3 up in the corner. I think if it was available, I'd be shooting the 4 rail first to come around to 3. After contact, 2 rails to shoot the 3 and then the 8. Oh, yeah. And but choosing to go that way now that he's missed the 3 ball, he hasn't left a straight in shot for Alfred here. Alfred has a bank available to him. That's try and cut the ball in, see if it'll follow, but it's hard to get it to follow like that from a cut shot like this. Playing safe is difficult. Even if you played it to pocket the 4, I guess you could try and draw the cue ball 2 rails back underneath the 8 ball. Yeah, you call it just in case you happen to make it. He went for the bank. I think I like cutting the ball. Call it just in case you make it, and try and draw the cue ball back underneath the 8 ball. If you make it, you get position. Yeah, I think the 3 ball was in the way of the 3 railer. I could be wrong. I looked at it for half a second, but and that's about it. Bounce up. That's a nice shot. Just barely cleared the 8 ball with the cue ball there. And even if it had just barely rubbed the backside of it, it actually would have been better for him because he'd have been straight in. I mean, he's got a little bit of a cut here. Just float this ball in. You don't want to try and do anything silly with it. Just make the ball. Just like that. Puts Team Yak 5 on the hill. Huh. All right. How are we going to make this work? What are we going to do? Just looking to see if this 4 goes in the side pocket. Looks pretty tight. Now I can't see it because his body's in the way with my other side camera. Ooh, he had room to miss it. He could shoot it past the pocket. Oy vey. But has he left his opponent a shot? I can't tell that from here. Can he shoot the... Oh, can't shoot the 14. Doesn't look like he can see the 9. I think maybe, yeah, kick the 9 in. If you make the 9, you probably end up with a shot on the 14. And the same thing probably, you know, for the 14. It's which do you prefer? If you kick the 14 in, you end up, you know, in the in this upper right-hand corner. You probably end up with a shot on the 9 in the corner where it sits. But it's pretty easy to hold this ball if you kick it in. Little helping hand from the 1. Nice shot. Straight in. Just draw it back a little bit or shoot and stop it. It actually looks like he has the angle where it's going to slide off towards the 3. So he can go forward with it, but I like just to try to shoot and stop. You can just hold it a little bit. Just caught Nick the 6 on the way by. But, you know, he's got the 6 blocked. And cut the 1 in. Come back over across table and shoot the 6 in the same corner. If he rubs it, yeah, he didn't want to rub that. Would have liked to have had the angle to just shoot the 3 in the side pocket and roll forward for the 6 ball. Gonna cut the 3 in. Get out of there. Get out of that hole. That is not good for Team Gold Dollar. Ball in hand. 2 balls to go, and your opponent is on the hill. I like shooting the taking the angle to shoot the 14 and slide the cue ball around a couple rails to shoot the 8 ball in the same hole. Don't try and put this, you know, like between the 14 and the rail, or he can shoot it up table, bounce off of the rail, and come out a little bit for the 8 ball. Yep, there you go. Give yourself a little bit more angle so you can go to the rail and off. Oh, he held it before the 6. Now he's got a little bit of work to do. That's a little tough. This is not an easy shot by any means. I think that truly is the 50-yard line. And I might cut this ball to the side pocket. He's made it. What a nice shot. That Team Yak 5, your victors. We will be back the next round is scheduled to start at 1 o'clock. I am Sherry Ross with Railbirds. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on a little bit before 1. Thanks, guys.